Yo, this your boy, the real McCoy, coming at you, man. Talking about boxing for all my boxing heads out there, man. Talking about my man Anthony Joshua, you know what I mean? Just beat Dillian White to be the British Commonwealth heavyweight champion of the world. Congratulations to him. I could definitely see Dillian White bouncing back from this fight. You know what I mean? Good, talented fighter. You know what I mean? I wanted to talk about the fight earlier. It's been busy with my his homework and my research paper, man. I've been busy with that, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Most of you guys probably seen the fight already, things like that. But I just watching the fight and I was like, you know what I mean? What did Anthony Joshua? What did I learn from him? What did he show me? Anything I didn't see, didn't expect? You know, things like that. Is most people would consider this is his best competition. They said the last thing about his last fight with Gary Cornish. Yeah, I believe Gary Cornish. Yeah, Gary Cornish is undefeated, and Joshua, AJ got him out of there. I think in the first round. Got him out of there in the first round. But I believe most would consider Dillian White was his best competition thus far. You know, AJ he keeps his composure. You know what I mean? The first round, how he ended, he threw a little 1-2 combination. After the bell had sounded to end the first round, and Dillian White definitely didn't like it. You know what I mean? Things got a little crazy. Both sides, both camps got into the ring. Got a little crazy, man. He kept his composure. It kind of reminded me when Zab Judah and Floyd Mayweather, when Zab Judah hit Floyd low in the 10th round. I believe it was the 9th, 10th round. He hit him back of the head, and Floyd Mayweather's his uncle Roger Mayweather jumped into the ring, and it just kind of got crazy like that. You know what I mean? But he kept his composure. He kept his composure throughout the entire fight. That was one thing that definitely stood out to me, because those type of things that, it happens in boxing, but it's not that common that you see all the time. Or when Riddick Bowe, I think was it Riddick Bowe in Holyfield? The guy, the little fan, he parachuted down to the ring. Crazy stuff like that. Mike Tyson biting Holyfield, you know what I mean? Those type of things, that's kind of crazy. But he kept his composure, even during the fight, he kept his composure. I definitely liked it. That he definitely comes in a straight line, not much head movement, but could be better, but not a lot of head movement. Doesn't really use his, the footwork to pivot, and create those angles, pivot and create the left hook to the body, or pivot to your left and create the right uppercut, things like that. Head movement to create the counter punch and create the angles, the counter punch, things like that. He kind of comes in a straight line, or defensively he goes to the high guard. Sometimes when he goes to the high guard, he kind of ducks his head down in the high guard, which is fine. Sometimes, when you're fighting, sometimes that's what you have to do. It's boxing. But when you do that too much, if you go into the high guard and you're putting your head down, you're not allowing yourself to create counter punching, create angles of counter punch. You're kind of defenseless for those brief moments of your opponent throwing punches. And a lot of that, because he tends to. I mean, if you come at somebody in a straight line without a lot of head movement, you can be a target. You can definitely you can be a target. He fights a little flat-footed. When you watch him, sometimes you feel like, man, there's another level I can see Anthony Joshua going to, as far as athleticism and lateral movement, footwork, create angles and pivoting, you feel like, okay, if he's gonna continue to get better, I can definitely see Anthony Joshua being able to do that down the road in his career, taking that next step. Hopefully that's something that he improves on. You don't want to be a flat-footed fighter that comes straight down the middle, straight forward with no head movement. At some point, somebody's gonna put you out. Somebody's gonna put you out, So I mean, those things could be worked on. He could definitely use the jab more, jab to the body, just go to the body more in general. But he can definitely jab more. During the fight, Dillian White was using his. I mean, to me, the jab is the most important punch, and sometimes the jab can be a range finder. it can set the pace. You know what I mean? And you know, with Anthony Joshua, he can get a little power happy, relying on his power shots. Well, you know, 15 fights, 15-0, 15 knockouts. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But as you know, you step up in competition, you don't want to just be power happy all the time. Let your jab set up your power shots, especially if you establish a good strong jab. You know what I mean? You establish a good strong left jab, the power shots will come. Jab down to the body, go down to the guy with his strength and his power. He goes to the body. The accumulation of knockouts can get even higher. I mean, he's already got 15 already, but man, if you go down to that body, man, the door to go upstairs is gonna open, guaranteed. It's guaranteed to open, man. You say back because during when you watch the fight, Dillian Whyte, when he was using his jab, it was kind of keeping. He was getting off first. You know, he was beating Anthony Joshua to the punch with the jab. Keeping, I mean, and if a guy's throwing a jab in your face, it's hard to get off his shots and things like that. But you know, with Anthony Joshua's strength and his power and things like that, you know, he's coming. He's coming forward, you know. But I would love to see him use his jab a lot more. I would love to see him use his jab a lot more, man. Using his jab and going to the body, man. Oh my God, this man, the sky's the limit for AJ. The sky's the limit for this guy. I mean, he's already very talented, man. Good skilled guy, but if he goes to the body, uses that jab, man. Don't just be power happy and rely on your power so much. I'm not saying that's the only way he fights. He can use his skill too. But you know, in the first round, he hurt, not hurt him, but he caught Dillian Whyte with a few good shots. He was just relying on his power. And while you relying on your power, you get a guy who's, you know, Dillian Whyte was jabbing. You fight somebody better competition who's just jabbing. You know, you can slowly on the scorecards, you can slowly start to lose rounds. You know, so you know, I definitely would like to see him jab more. I found out he got a good chin. His chin got tested. You know, he hurt Dillian Whyte with a few shots in the first round. Second round came in. I'm finna get him out. You know what I mean? And he hit Whyte. He had to back him up against the ropes. Came in a little right. Hands were a little low, trying to finish him off. Wow! Whyte caught him with a left hook. You know what I mean? Staggered him, hurt him, things like that. Whyte caught him with a left hook. He was staggering, but he kept his composure. Like I said earlier, he kept his composure. You know what I mean? He was hurt. We didn't know if he could, you know, take a shot. You know what I mean? And most people would agree that, you know, Dillian Whyte has some pretty good power. 16-0, I think 13 knockouts. So pretty good power. Caught him with a left hook. He came in, got a little power happy, got a little reckless, got caught with a left hook, staggered him. You know what I mean? Dillian Whyte tried to unleash a power assault on him. He kept his composure, and he fought his way off the ropes, out of the corner. So to me, that was impressive. Haven't seen that yet. Haven't seen him get rocked like that. You know, didn't know. You know what I mean? What kind of chin you got? You know, so that was good. See, he could take a good shot from a guy with pretty good power and still be able to, and you know, and he wasn't hurt for the rest of the round. You know, he took it, rocked him. You know what I mean? Dillian Whyte had it, you know, went in on him, and you know he fought his way out of that situation. So you know what I mean? That was new. You know what I mean? That was something that he showed me that I haven't seen before that I definitely like. Okay, you can take. I mean, okay, how great you are? You're gonna get hit. You know what I mean? Shane Mosley caught Floyd. You know what I mean? Madonna caught Floyd with good shots. You're gonna get hit. You know what I'm saying? It's boxing. So, you know what I mean? So it's good to see he could take a shot. You know what I mean? I definitely like that. He kept his composure. I definitely like that, man. He got some rounds. You know, all of his fights coming into the Dillian Whyte fight, they all were 3 rounds or shorter. So he got some rounds. With stamina and endurance, you can tell that, you know, he hasn't been past 3 rounds. You know, no fault of his own. He went out there, he knocked these guys out, but we don't know until we see it. We haven't seen him go past 3 rounds. Didn't know if his stamina and endurance could hold up. You know what I mean? It showed some flashes where he got a little tired, a little fatigued, especially when Whyte was still throwing that jab in his face. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's not great, but it's definitely not horrible either. It's definitely far from horrible. You know, they know if his power could carry past 3 rounds. You know, we haven't seen that yet. He ended up getting a knockout in the 7th round. You know what I mean? So we know the power can carry to the middle rounds. Can it carry to the championship rounds? We don't know. He hasn't been there yet, especially if it's better competition. We don't know. He showed me he got some heart. He showed he got some heart, man. Like I say, we haven't seen it. He wasn't tested. He didn't have to fight. Dillian Whyte hurt him. Dillian Whyte made him fight and earn the rounds, earn the victory, earn the knockout. We just haven't seen that yet. You know what I mean? Not saying he didn't have it, but we just haven't seen it against solid competition. I mean, I don't think Dillian Whyte is top 3, top 5 heavyweights in the world, but you know what I mean, from what his resume so far, that was his best competition, and he showed he's got some heart. He took a good left hook, and Dillian Whyte landed some good rights on him as well. Some pretty good right hands. You know what I mean? Good jab. So he went out there. He got hurt. He faced some adversity. You know what I mean? And he fought his way through it. So he showed he has some heart. He's there to fight. I'm not just power happy. If I can't land my power shots, I just stayed away. I got no heart. You know what I mean? He showed he can get in there. He can fight, man. You know what I'm saying? I definitely like that. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? But Anthony Joshua did show me. He showed me a lot. His best competition, man. You know what I mean? He stepped up. He took a good shot. You know what I mean? Go through some adversity. Took a good shot. He fought his way through. Went past 3 rounds. You know what I mean? With all that being said, he got the knockout. He still got the knockout. You know what I mean? His power carried past 3 rounds. You know what I mean? With all that being said, he got the knockout. And what else can you say? I mean, it's what else can you say, man? Nobody's perfect, but he showed me a lot. He showed me that he's got heart. He showed me that, hey, man, I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm not a guy that if I can't knock a guy out, I've got nothing else to turn to. You know what I mean? There are still things he can work on, no doubt about it. But there are also things that are very impressive to me. You know what I mean? How he went around the jab instead of down the middle. You know what I mean? Dillian Whyte wasn't expecting that. A lot of fighters don't throw that punch from the orthodox stance. He can go past 3 rounds. His power can carry past 3 rounds. And stamina and endurance, things like that. Got heart. He can take a punch. So he looked impressive. I mean, I definitely like Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? I don't know what's down the road for him. You know what I mean? I definitely like him a lot. I think Dillian Whyte can bounce back. You know what I mean? I don't think it's the end of his career. But anyway, boxing heads, you guys let me know, man. What did you guys see from Anthony Joshua? Anything new, or did he impress, or he just fought another bomb? You know what I mean? Everybody's got their own opinions. Did you like anything, dislike anything like that? How far can he go in this up and coming, rising, talented heavyweight division? That's up and coming. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think, man. I'm about to do a video about my Dallas Cowboys, man. We sucking it up. I'm gonna pause this, talk about my Cowboys, but boxing heads, you guys let me know what you guys think, man. It was a good fight. You know what I mean? Congratulations to Anthony Joshua. Dillian Whyte, keep your head up, man. I don't think this is the end of your career. You can bounce back, you know what I mean? But you guys let me know what you guys think, man. This your boy, The Real McCoy, man. Boxing heads, I'm out, man. Peace.